ticket stub, dude, you need to get out more, all right? But it's going to be something where all your memories from your time here are going to come rushing back whenever you look at it. So what I want you to realize is every decision you make, everything you do is going to be on that ticket stub. So do you want to look back and go, wow, that was pretty cool? Or do you want to look back and go, wow, that was stupid. Why did I do that? Because it's all going to be on there. So I want you to think about that as we go through the course of time we have together today. Now, I believe this is all grade 10s. Any grade 9s sneak into the room? No. Awesome. I love grade 9s. What, 2 of them, really? Yeah? You're very small. You look like you need a booster seat, so I'm not surprised. No, look, I just had the grade 9s in the last assembly. They're adorable, P.S. But, I mean, grade 9s are great. I love grade 9s. Some schools, I just come in and talk to them. And I don't mean to make fun of them, but I'm going to. Let me ask you guys a question about the grade 9s here at UCC. Do they not all walk around in the hallways in large packs like wolves all the time? You know what I'm talking about? There are groups of like 15 or 20 going, just keep moving, just keep moving. They can't get us if we just keep moving. I'm sorry, they are freaked out little people, okay? They are. They even have their own theme music. If you listen to them really closely, they're all going, they're doing recon missions to the bathroom for crying out loud. They're like, Alpha team, go, go, go! Pee and get out of there, they're coming! You guys laughed, you did the same thing last year. We all did this, come on. You come out of the 8th grade, you were the biggest person in the building, you were running the show. You walked in here that first day, yes, you had a little bit of a swagger going. You were like, that's right, I've arrived. Then you walked in the door and there was some large Sasquatch man standing in front of you. Some guy who's 6'4" with a beard. And it's not a teacher. You go, hello. Please, sir, don't hurt me. And no matter what nice, kind thing that person would say to you, all you could hear in your grade 9 brain was, you'd run away screaming, because we all heard the legends, the rumors, the urban myths growing up of the terrible things that were going to happen to you when you got into high school. I don't care where you're from, everybody in this room at some point in their life heard, dude, I heard when you go to high school, they're going to like take your head, put it in the toilet, and go flush, flush, flush. I think it's called a swirly, I'm not sure, but I'm freaking out. So you huddle together in these big groups in grade 9 because there's safety in numbers. I guarantee when I talk to the 11s and 12s later, every single one of them, and you guys may have even done this too, when those 9s walked in the first day, every single one of you went, look at him! He's so small! Dude, I was bigger than that the day I was born. But he's adorable. Aw, come here, Frodo, give me a hug. Why are you running away, Frodo? You dropped your ring, dude. The precious. Okay, good luck in Mordor. All right, 4 people got that last joke. But anyway, those 4 people are my friends. I geek, therefore I am. Where my nerds at. All right, anyway. But I love my nerd friends. Anyway, you come together in this big group at the beginning. Again, that's fine, that's cool, that happens everywhere. What I want to talk to you guys about is what happens after that. You get into grade 10, grade 11, grade 12, you break off into 2 smaller groups. Your little circle of friends, your clique, your hood, whatever, I don't know. A hood in Chatham, that's funny. What would you do? I don't want to know. Anyway, but you break off into these smaller groups, and sometimes, as you guys well know, these groups can be defined by really dumb things. The kind of clothes you wear, the car you drive, the music you listen to, how much money your parents make, where you live, clubs and teams you're involved with. Some places I've gone, race, religion separates us from other people. We won't talk to them anymore if they're not part of that same group. And that is frustrating, especially when you think about what your criteria for friendship used to be. Remember back in the day, kindergarten, 1st grade, what your criteria for friendship was? It was geography. Someone's around you, they're going to be your friend. I have 2 daughters right around your age, Gabby and Sam, 14 and 16. I love them more than anything. But I miss the days when they were kindergarten, 1st grade, take them to the park to play on the swings. They would take off from the car. As they're running away, they go, Dad, I gotta go make a new friend now. Okay. Because really, when was the last time any of you went anywhere and said, hey, I'm gonna go make a new friend now? And fellas, that's not what I'm talking about. Try to go meet some ladies. It's not making a friend, okay? So settle down, little player. no amount of Axe body spray in the world is going to help you. So please stop. Ladies, back up on this. That stuff does not replace taking a shower, fellas. Okay? Seriously. Again, you're my brothers and I love you, but if you're doing this, not cool. Somebody comes near you with an open flame, poof, you're going up. You gotta be careful. Double pitch to chesty will give you 3rd-degree burns. Anyway, I would watch Sam. She was my youngest. When she was 4, 5, 6 years old, it was the best thing in the world. She would take off, and I swear to you, the first other human child that she would find, she'd go, "Hi, my name's Sam, what's yours? Susan? You wanna be friends?" It's like asking for gum. And she'd go, "Okay, cool, Susan, do you like the color red?" "You do, we could be best friends." "Do you like ice cream?" "Oh my gosh, it's like we're sisters." Because girls, I don't know why you touch your nose when you're happy. I don't know why you do this. You go, "Oh my gosh." 10 of you just went, I don't even know. Whoa! You can't stop it, don't try. But Sam would play with Susan for like an hour. She will never see this girl again. But she comes back all excited, "Dad, I made a new friend." I'm like, "That's great, sweetheart, but now we don't do that anymore. Now we separate ourselves off from these groups. Sometimes we won't even talk to people that used to be our friends. And that's frustrating, but it happens everywhere. It happened to me. My best friend in 1st grade was Pete Storms. Pete and I were tight. We were buddies. We ate paste together. It was awesome. Do you remember eating paste? If you're saying no, you ate too much. It has now affected your memory. Come on, kindergarten, 1st grade doing crafts? You don't get to do crafts anymore. You're there going brushes. Whatever. We don't need brushes. Oh dear. Excuse me. I have stuff on my hands that's gross. I just want to get it off. I don't know where. Well, nobody's looking. What? Ew, there's nothing on my hand. Some of you really bought into the illusion. That was awesome. Ew. Imagination. Thank you. Anyway, I mean, you would take a bottle of non-toxic paint back in the day and go glug, 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 glug. Because back in the day, we lived by the old adage, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. So if it wasn't poisonous, you'd eat it, except for Brussels sprouts, because that's wrong. But anyway, Pete and I, we were best friends, kindergarten through the 8th grade. We got into high school, Central Elgin Collegiate, St. Thomas, Ontario. We huddled together out of sheer terror for a little while going, in the hallways, and then something happened. Pete played football and basketball. I did student council and drama. Suddenly, according to the rules in my school at that time, Pete and I couldn't be friends anymore. We could have been the only 2 people walking through the hallway at my school. Literally, this would have been the whole conversation. Pete, Ian, and that was it. For years, this guy was my best friend. We've been reduced to doing the guy chin wave. Because that's what guys do. What's up? How you doing? I don't need my hands. Shut up. What's up? That's all guys do. Anyway, that's all we did for years. Then I remember, guys, very last day of high school. I was lucky enough in my school to be student council president. On the last day, I got to give a goodbye speech. So standing up on the stage like this, giving a goodbye speech, I started thinking about all these people I grew up with. I started ramming off names. I said, geez, you know some of you guys? We grew up together. People like Pete Storms, Heather Stafford, Darren Reith, Steve McLean, Steve Reitsma, on and on and on and on. So you know what? We grew up together and now we're done. I just wanted to say, I'm gonna miss you. From up in the darkness in the balcony at the back of our gym, I heard, I'll come and see you, Ian! And I went, thanks, Pete! He's really gonna miss you, buddy. He's really gonna do, man. And we had this little moment. Pete might have been drunk, I don't know. This was back in the days of grade 13 in Ontario. Pete was 27 years old at the time. But all kidding aside though, guys, it was the last day of school. Very last day. And I know that there are people who will wait till they have cap and gown on, diploma in hand, before they walk up to that person they haven't talked to for years and go, hey man, have a nice life. Because that's what it can be. Because maybe you'll go to college, maybe you'll go to university, maybe you'll travel, you go to work right away, get married, have kids, do all this stuff. You won't see these people anymore. I went to my 15-year high school reunion years back. I saw people I hadn't seen since the day we walked out the door. I'm at the point in my life right now where I'm saying, hey, thank God for Facebook, seriously. I've been able to reconnect with people. I got an email on Facebook a few years ago from a guy I hadn't spoken to in almost 25 years. The point isn't that we lost touch after high school. That happens. The point is we stopped talking somewhere around the middle of high school, and neither of us could remember why, because it was probably stupid. Frustrating to think about these things.